Without turning back, he kept walking. There was no more time to waste. He had to reach there as quickly as possible. The only thing in his hand was a torch, and even its light had begun to fade. He did not know how much farther he had to go. Perhaps it was fear, but his throat had already gone dry. He desperately wished for a sip of water. The journey through that narrow path was far from easy. It was exhausting and terrifying. Dense bushes and towering wild plants surrounded him from every side. From afar, the haunting cries of foxes echoed through the darkness, sending chills down his spine. He did not know how much longer he could continue walking like this. After covering some distance, he noticed an old hut roofed with dried palm leaves. Inside, someone sat wrapped in a blanket. As his thirst became unbearable, he stepped into the hut without thinking twice. "Could you please give me some water to drink?" he asked in a trembling voice. Without saying a word, the old man slowly walked inside the hut. Only then did he truly notice the place around him. Endless stretches of rubber plantations surrounded the house, and there was not another home in sight anywhere nearby. After a few moments, the old man returned with a cup full of water. He was terribly thirsty. He drank as much as he could. The water tasted strange, not like ordinary water. Perhaps it was because of his unbearable thirst, or perhaps there was something unusual about it. The old man looked at him and asked, "Where are you going?" "My mother is very sick," he replied. "I'm on my way back to my hometown. A friend told me this route would help me reach faster." With a peculiar smile, the old man said, "Haha, does anyone still travel through this path?" The moment he heard that, fear crept deeper into his heart. What do you mean?" he asked nervously. "This path is not very pleasant," the old man replied. Trying to hide his fear, he asked, "Why? Is there some ghost here?" "That is what the people around here say," the old man answered calmly. "But I have lived here for many years and have never seen anything." After a brief silence, the old man continued, "Anyway, come with me, I will take you to the railway station myself." Even while speaking, there was something unusual in his eyes. It was impossible to look into them for long. They burned like a fierce light falling directly into one's eyes. Soon, they began their journey again through the narrow path. By the time they reached halfway, the light from the torch had completely faded. Yet the silver moonlight slipping through the trees was enough to show them the way. After walking some distance, the old man suddenly said, "There is a graveyard on this route. Whatever happens, do not look towards it, just keep walking." At last, the narrow, lonely path came to an end, and a road appeared ahead of them. The railway station stood nearby. The moment he saw the road, an indescribable feeling of relief and peace filled his heart. He turned around to thank the old man who had guided him. But by then, the old man had already disappeared into the same dark and deserted path. The train was at 6 in the morning. He woke up around 5 and bought a cup of tea from a nearby tea stall. Since he had been extremely tired the previous night, he had slept at the railway station itself. Everything that had happened felt almost like a dream. Even while traveling home on the train, only a few questions remained in his mind. Who was that old man? What was his name? Why did he live alone in that isolated hut? Even now, those questions remain in his heart unanswered.